Welcome back to Might and Magic World of Xeen. We will be exploring more optional content available in clouds, putting off the confrontation with Lord Xeen for another time. Before we do that, though, we'll be training up 3 party members to level 20. It is time. It is time. The level 20s can't level up yet. Level 21 can, but we're not going to Darkside. The only person stopping me from going to Darkside and getting training done and picking up some easy quests and mowing through things right then, right there, is me. We could have been visiting there from the get-go. It will not be right now. Let us town portal to Vertigo will do.
Where to?
Newcastle, please. This is where our training facilities are located.
Are your yearly taxes of 50,000 gold.
That's right, we get yearly taxes now that our castle is rebuilt every year. Just 50,000 gold. Huzzah.
Looking to train?
I am.
Good job! Good job! Good job! Sorry, 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 sorry!
And this is the best we can become here. In this video game. This half of Xeen. I have to go to Darkside to learn more. 20s and then a 21 thanks to the Well of Shangri-La. Zachary, Kalen, Vic, all drunk out of their fucking minds. Why don't we have a snooze? Everyone rest. What time is it? Oh, good. It's just past 5. We've got tons of food on hand. Drink. Gain plus 20 armor class. Because we're going to be fighting a lot of dragons today. Why don't we make use of that? Next up, any portal will do. Why don't we just go to Asp and gain plus 100 hit points? Look at this. Look at this weakness. Get out of here, weakness. You have no power here. If anyone else thinks about being weak, allow me to disabuse you of that notion. Day of protection. Day of sorcery. That's right, we are loaded with spells now. Oh yeah. Elemental Storms, Dragon Sleep, Finger of Death, whoa. Implosion for 1,000 damage. Starburst. Those dragons won't know what hit them, surely.
Where to?
Dragons have never faced adventurers like us before, and all of the dragon loot will be ours. Will be ours. We will refrain from the plus 10 level well. As I am wont to do. I mean, if at level 20 to the level 21 we can't beat them. I mean, who could even fathom that reality? How could such a truth exist in this world? I mean, they're dragons. But they haven't cleared this entire land. Well, not the entire land, because we don't have access to it. Come on, we're great. We're awesome. Now, if we look at our handy-dandy map, the Dragon Lair is at the top right corner. We're going to go ahead and warp on over there.
Where to?
Dragon Lair. We don't need any other buffs. The Dragon Cave smells pretty bad. Are you sure you wish to enter? Yes, I am. Now we're here in the Dragon Cave. Dragon Lair, Dragon Cave, interchangeable. Let's do something for demonstration purposes. Everyone loves demonstration purposes. Look at this. Can we shoot this? Of course we can, because we can't. We're like Mega Man. We can't point down to shoot. Dragon tax. 2,000 gold pieces and 20 gems fly from your bags into the urn. Peering inside the urn, you see that your money has vanished. It's a trap tile. Ah! It is perpetual. Now, of course, we are insanely rich. Insanely. But yes, me popping that up, dragon tax. Me popping this up, dragon tax. Dragon tax, dragon tax, dragon tax. If you don't have the resources, if memory serves, you're not allowed to pass. I'm not testing that out because I'm not one of the poors that didn't put all my stuff away. You can test that out on your own time. We're going to open the game. The save, though, because demonstration purposes. We're not peasants who have to travel through hallways. We can just teleport. So we will. Teleport us away. 3 spaces? Looks like 3 spaces to me. I'll cast Levitate for the hell of it. That is a red dragon. But we don't have to take shit from red dragons. Look at that. Oh, behold me. I'm a mighty fire dragon. Super cool. Go Supro. Annihilated. Now, we went to search the blue goo there, and we ate a bunch of poison damage. Unfortunate. If memory serves, that can sometimes hold gems. We are actually able to outspeed those fire dragons with Necrolotu and Vic before the fire dragon gets a turn. That's great. Thanks to our lovely speed here. Gigantic. Which means those fire dragons can't do a damn thing against us. Now, it looks like there is another avenue down there for us. Let's try searching this too. We found 20 gems, and we're not going to search another one of those because it's not even remotely worth our time. We can teleport past this urn, and we shall. 3 squares. This seems suspicious. Well, it's suspicious in the sense that, like, I'm going to be stepping forward and possibly into death. I'm going to cast Detect Monster. Okay. So I'm walking forward and I'm eating an attack here. So what if we teleport forward 3 more squares, huh? Peekaboo. There's supposedly an enemy of some kind here? No, there's an enemy there. How am I going to get the approach on this? Without just teleporting. It's just going to be teleporting. I put myself in this box. That's a frost dragon. That might be difficult for you to tell given the same coloration as an acid dragon. Frost dragons do pack more of a punch. So let's teleport on top of this one too. How you doing? Well, seems like Zachary and Pork and Beans also outspeed. This particular case, frost dragons. Team beatdown. Annihilating dragons. Provided we get the jump on them by teleporting. Now, there's some other avenue or pathway over here. And presumably one further over here, but I'm going to be teleporting blindly into that. Let's not teleport, like, super blindly, you know? Let's be careful, cautious, remain vigilant. And that made me drink a dragon tax every single time, which we're not here to get taxed by dragons. I'm here to do the taxing. Howdy. Welcome to taxation. Population, you? Oh. Hello. Beat down that frost dragon. Okay, we're in a bit of an interesting space here. All right, and we did eat some damage. Taking a look at everyone's HP, we've been better. Vic is down to 150 of 300. Half of the max on top of however far over the max he was. Zachary at 198 of 318. Our resistances could definitely be better, and we definitely have the tools to make them better. Why didn't I make them better from the start? We gotta show off how, like, you know, how effective these dragons can be. How spooky and scary. Hold. And fire. How many uses does our box of power cure have? Not many. Alright, so I'm going to have to wait to enchant that. I'm thinking about usages of divine intervention, which is what's causing me some hesitation here. Power cure up to costing 40. See that that price magnifying with every level as its power scales too. Definitely something that could have used some more enchants coming in, but I mean, we clearly don't need to use our awesome cool spells with our sorcerer. Let's just go ahead and recharge item right here. Much cheaper than casting from the box of power cure. We might as well get this whistle of elemental protection chart recharge a little bit too. Glad to have found these items. They are a nice boon. And now with higher resist, we should take less damage from those pesky fire and cold dragons. How dare I permit them to strike me in such a manner? The confidence, nay, the hubris. There appears to be teleport potential of some kind, but most importantly, there's treasure. 25,000 gold, 500 gems, another 25,000 gold and 500 gems, and Dragon Lore Volume 1. Reading the book gives you 50,000 experience points. You are also awarded the title Lore Master of Worms. This is dependent on your intellect. Whether you can read this book. No one else in our party can read this book. Let's get the other two characters fixed up, yeah? You never know what kind of trouble or danger we'll stumble into, he says as he saves the game. Okay, so there is definitely something over there, but I am going to be blind teleporting if I choose to make that teleport. Well, no, I can spot something here. I step here. It should be 4 squares, but we can do like a teleportation of 5. That'll get us over there. Thank you, teleport item, for stopping me from being taxed. 5 squares east. And indeed, we are in a new, strange land. Hi. Hi. I was hoping the dragons would approach me, but they know better than to approach me. They are too wascally and queva. There's 2! Thankfully, with our incredible might, we will resolve that situation, but at great cost to our health. Our resistances are only so high. Our luck is only so high. We didn't rub and nuzzle any other wells or shrines. Like the plus 10 level well we could have drank from. Trying to make this sporting. You know, sport. That's how you should treat dragons. Sport. There's not a happy angle I'm going to be getting. Oh? Press the wrong arrow there. Well, I feel dumb. Here I am trying to lure this fucking dragon in, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna get you. Apparently, I'm not going to get you, because I am dumb. That's a hell stack if I've ever seen one. And I've seen a number of hell stacks in my day. Okay, this is great. We're just going to teleport right on top of them, and they won't have any other support, and we'll win. Easy game. Grimith, we'll get into range combat. We're not getting into, like... I'm not shooting my bows against 3 dragons. But I should probably heal up. That would be the responsible thing to do. I should not go into this confrontation with fewer hit points. All right. Let's go. Box of Power Cure. Box of Power Cure. Recharge the Power Cure. Recharge the Power Cure. All right. Yep. Wrong thing to do. We're still saving our spell points for 2 divine interventions from each character, from each of our paladins. Should they be needed. But of course we wouldn't need them, right? Ha ha ha. Thank you, Box of Power Cure. Again, 40 spell points and 3 gems for us to use this spell here at level 20. Is that good enough for pork and beans? No, let's top them off too. Understood. Fine. Be like that, Bago. Hey, friends. That's teleported to. I did manage to wiggle them closer. The hopes of us not using a teleport, but let's just use the teleport. Okay. How you doing? So there's some dragons here. And I think we can all agree that we should use some resources available to us to clear out some of these dragons. You cast a Scroll of Implosions. My apologies. You'd think I would have learned how to interface by now. Annihilate that dragon, please. You, we have another Scroll of Implosions. Annihilate. Can't believe I made the same interface mistake. There we go. Cleaned up 3 dragons before they could even get a combat turn against us. That's the power of implosions. Those dragons certainly have fewer hit points than diamond golems. And if diamond golems would be annihilated by that, you bet your fucking ass Implosion's gonna get them too. Remember, Implosion deals 1,000 points of energy damage. 1,000? They'd have to be resistant to energy damage. I mean, you see how difficult it is for us to get resistant to energy damage. You'd have to be born human. Or use a special resource. Now, that's just rude. Zachary's face nearly getting melted off there by the red dragon. Let's not use the final charge of an item that I would like to keep. I may never acquire another one of those. Alright. Not that. And we're sticking to holding our spell points for now. Though, based on our condition, I don't know whether that's the right course of action. I'm choosing to believe that's the right course of action. These are the lies we tell ourselves to sleep better. Other lies include I know how to interface in a Might and Magic World of Xeen. And one more. Huzzah, it went well. We're actually going to save the game. A dungeon where I'm regularly saving the game. A novel concept, to be sure. We have other ways of getting the fuck out of situations, though. We have time distortion, and I have an item of time distortion in case Vic goes down. I'm saving for demonstration purposes. Hello. How you doing? Bad. We got you dead to rights, buddy. Saving for this enemy. Right here. A new sprite enters the fray. Kinda looks for dragon grizzled. Venerable. Been through some shit. Venerable, perhaps a strong word. Yeah, dragon in the twilight of their years. Yeah, something like that. Looks like it could be 4 squares away. That's not how draw distance works in this game. We'll just step in, though. Let it happen. After all, I did say I wanted to demonstrate. We were at full health, right? Zachary, down. Tiny Shopkeeper at 8. Pork and Beans and Necrolotu understandably at the most. And that effect was not a fire effect or a frost effect. It also wasn't an acid effect. And it wasn't a lightning effect. That was an energy effect. Let's teleport the two. This is the Dragon King. And Necrolotu does outspeed the Dragon King. Wow. We have tools and resources at our disposal, don't we? We have Coin of Dancing Swords, Orb of Lightning, Scroll of Burst. We got a Potion of the Gods. You know what? But we have also good old-fashioned whack you in the fucking face. Bam. Dragon King's been damaged. Now, Vic, understandably, does not have the spell points to cast any implosions, but we'll just give this, right now, a starburst. I did this a 3rd time. I'm going to uninstall myself. The Dragon King got a turn, because the Dragon King, I suppose, has 40 speed. And anyone I was going to have Divine Intervention in the party is now unconscious, and that could represent a problem. That's okay, because we get a turn there, and then we can Coin of Time Distortion, whoop whoop our way out. Which takes us back to the beginning. The Dragon King is still injured. Our party has been in better condition. We can rest. We would have to rebuff. We cannot leave this dungeon, or else the Dragon King will be fully healed. But there is something else I am looking to demonstrate, if you would be so kind, oh mighty video game. And for that, we might as well just cast a Divine Intervention right now. That does not refill spell points. And I did not save a Scroll of Implosions. We can demonstrate with other methods. I am infinitely resourceful. Okay, let's teleport ahead 3 squares. Alright, Dragon King. What do we have at our disposal? Orb of Lightning. No damage. Alright, Dragon King. What else do we have at our disposal? Horn of Fiery Flail. Nothing. Alright. Dragon King, I just used your Divine Intervention earlier, so that's not gonna work. What do we have at our disposal? Horn of Cold Rays. Nothing. The Dragon King has 2,000 hit points. Has 40 speed, I believe. Based on the order we've seen the Dragon King interact with. Armor class, sub, doubtlessly. Most importantly, a detail I absolutely do recall. is immune to all damage types except for physical damage. So, if we wanted to use a spell that, say, dealt 1,000 points of energy damage, you know, it could blow up a diamond golem, it would deal 0 points of damage to a Dragon King. Presumably, this is how this dragon became Dragon King. When you are immune to all elemental flavors, plus magic and energy, and you shoot out a group energy blast that deals an ass load of damage, you get to become Dragon King. Those are the rules. That's why I've been saving, because I did want to demonstrate this shit. I did not recall exactly where this Dragon King was. But, that's pretty bad news. Team Beatdown is like, I mean, they are well equipped to place the beatdown on one hand. On the other hand, that's still a lot of fucking damage. All right. Anyway, in order for me to load the game, I have got to whisk myself out of this situation. So if you'll excuse me, you're not allowed to use the save and load mechanics while you're actually in a fight for your life. We could have used the Mr. Wizard mechanics. All right. That is demonstration shit over. Let's do this fight for real. Hello. Big Boo. We know where the Dragon King is, but most importantly, we know where the Dragon King isn't. And that is the most important detail anyone can ever tell you. Hello. I mean, we're committed to this spot now. Our two frost dragons down there hanging out together. It certainly is helping our hit point total that I do have my resist higher. It's a good job to me for making that a reality. Okay. There's a zone back there for us. It's for us. Trust me. I know what I'm talking about. It's for us. The art of taxation. Alas, we cannot read the air freshener. Dragon Lore Volume 5, we skipped 2 through 4. Vic doesn't know how to translate that shit either. But we know how to pick up loot and loot the Dragon King. How much gold is that? Some. Another 50,000 gold and 1,000 gems. What did we win for our troubles? Well, we don't have any new weapons on hand. Armor-wise, we did pick up some pieces. We got some obsidian scale armor and some obsidian chainmail. That's pretty okay. I think, you know, the best fucking material in the game. And we have another piece of emerald plate armor. That seems pretty good. You could constantly save and load back here to generate like different items, but I feel like this will do. You can have this emerald plate armor. Obsidian scale armor is absolutely going on to Pork and Beans. Finally, Pork and Beans can have an ass load of armor class. And this obsidian chainmail is definitely going on one of these two back here. Probably Vic or Archer. Now if we take a look at armor class totals, some. Pork and Beans at 94. Keep in mind, we also have some AC buffs on, courtesy of the well, and also our spellcasting. Necrolotu 83, Zachary 87, Kalen 91, Tiny Shop 80, Vic Badshot 97. Vic now has the highest armor class in our party. Pork and Beans at second highest. Kalen at 91. The lowest is Tiny Shop. Zachary and Necrolotu have been left behind. Zachary's been wearing that emerald plate armor for quite some time. And Necrolotu has some ruby scale armor, which is all fine and well and good. After all, Ruby scale armor. The Ruby gives a +10 to armor class, and the scale is like a 4 mod. But Obsidian is a +20 to armor class. Obsidian is the best material in the game. It is double the armor class of Ruby. Emerald is a +12. Yeah. We got some gorgeous armor back here. And if you are the type who wants to try and generate better results, you can save and load. And before you check out those piles, you can with so many other looting opportunities available to you in this video game. What this has not resolved is the Dragon King. And, I mean, we could certainly fight the Dragon King and have demonstrated how to. But, this episode has gone on a while. So we're gonna make this a 2-parter, yippee! Having successfully looted the Dragon King. Next time, we try and slay the fucking Dragon King. Using the tools available to us, all of this armor that will help us against the Dragon King. It won't. It won't, as it turns out, because armor class is useless against the energy damage. Damn. I didn't need a super high intelligence score to read that on the scroll.